guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Valentine's Day. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. If you're new to my channel, I'm Christy. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss a video. I do upload new videos every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And when I'm not on YouTube, you can follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram. We are going to do a fun, sultry, sexy, smoky eye so you can get all dolled up for your loved one, but yet still stay in your casuals. You know, I call it my lingerie. Let's call it lingerie. You know, it's just a sexy way of saying I'm wearing sweats. But I thought that would be kind of fun. I did get a suggestion from one of my subscribers on how to apply perfume. And you know what? That is a good question because there's a lot of different rules when it comes to applying perfume, but I'll just show you what's worked for me and what keeps my scents going and some of my favorite scents as well. I'm also going to do like a slick back pony look. That's also part of the recommendation. So I will do all of that towards the end, but we'll start off with an eyeshadow look. So without further ado, let's get started.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body. So tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty.
Alright you guys, let's get started. Very excited to show you guys this palette. So this is not new, but you know with Colourpop, like they bring things in and then they take them away for good. And I'm like, please, I might have to order an extra one because this is literally my favorite palette right now. I cannot believe the quality you get for $34 in a 30 pan palette, you guys. That is insane, and I love that they put all the names back there. That is so unbelievably awesome. Like, I just love this palette. It is so pretty. It's kind of dirty right now because I love the texture too, because I've been playing with it a lot lately. But I thought this would be fun to do just, an at-home. I'm not too dressed up. I thought this is just kind of fun. This sweater I got from Shein.com. By the way, you guys, just love Shein.com. They have such amazing finds. I will put their link below. It's unbelievably awesome. The quality you get for the price point. I thought this would be a great, affordable. A lot of us are not going very far right now. Right now we're wearing masks, so I really wanted to create a beautiful eye look that you can just casually wear at home and celebrate Valentine's Day with your special somebody on the couch. Because a lot of restaurants are not really open. I guess California is starting to open up outdoors again, but a lot of us are just staying home. And I don't know about you guys, but I always like to stay home on Valentine's Day, like on the actual day, because it's so overpriced and it's so crazy that it's just better to celebrate it like 2 days after or before or whenever, and then just enjoy your time at home. But I think it's always important to still feel glamorous and beautiful, not only for your significant other, but also for yourself, and makes yourself your confidence. And if you look good, you feel good. I mean, if you feel good, you look good. Is that right? Yeah. You know that saying. Anyway, let's just dive into this look. So I just filmed the Clinique foundation. You'll see that video before this video because I wanted this one to release on Valentine's Day. And this has been on now for because I took a break before filming this eyeshadow look and changed and everything. And now it's been on for 4 hours. So I'm kind of giving you guys a little bit of like an insert of what it's like in this video. But yeah, this is 4 hours. I will be returning back to filming the other one and do a final 8 to 10 hour, probably be 10 hours by the time I film that one, wear test. So very excited. I really am liking the way this foundation is looking, and it's actually feeling like, to me, getting darker. So I'm so glad I kind of went a little bit lighter on it. Anyway, that's not this video. We're going to concentrate on an eyeshadow look for this video. And I want to just do like a simple, I got a request from a subscriber to do a slick back ponytail. So I'm going to give you guys some options for that and how to apply perfume. And I thought that's perfect for Valentine's Day. So I thought I'd just combine it all in this video. So we're going to concentrate on the eye look, and then we'll talk about a hairdo as well. And I thought that'd be kind of a fun hairdo to wear with an outfit like this where it's casual and really just at home, because all I have is leggings on underneath. On the bottom, I mean. All right, so there's so many colors I want to play with in this palette. We're gonna stick to a very cool tone look. I created a look the other day that was like, oh my gosh, a cut crease and everything, and I was like, why didn't I film this? Because it was so beautiful. So I think I'm just gonna do something very similar to that. So really gonna kind of keep it more subdued but glamorous. So I'm gonna start off with this light color right there. And I love that the names are on the back, but they're also on the front section of the pans. So I will show swatches right there really fast. I mean, that was how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows of swatches, 30 pans, you guys, that's insane. So we're gonna start off with Enigma. I hope I said that right. I don't pronounce words very good, let's be honest. And all I have on, by the way, you guys, is the NARS eyeshadow base, which, by the way, is amazing. And I think this is, I'll put the color right there, I don't know, but it's a beautiful eyeshadow base. Wow, it's insanely good. You can pick that up at Ulta or NARS.com. I don't think they sell it on the Sephora website. So all I have is that, and then I set it with the NARS Eden powder. And that's all I have on underneath. You cannot go wrong with Colourpop. I will actually be doing a full face of Colourpop because there's a foundation called Pretty Fresh that I wear sometimes, and I'm like, I need to do a video on this because it's really amazing. It's this one right here. And I would have worn it in this video, but because I was doing the Clinique video, I just, obviously I wanted to try to combine it. So we're gonna do that darker brown right there, and it's called Fickle Fate? Yeah, Fickle Fate. That's an interesting name. Okay. It's a pretty color though. So we're gonna take that on the Sonia G mini booster. I did dust off a little bit. Not a lot of kickback, you guys. All right, let's see. Let's hope there's not a lot of fallout either, because I already did my makeup. So we'll just pray it's not that way. And I'm just really keeping that nice and tight right there. And then I'm just gonna bring it in, whatever's left over on the brush, I'm just bringing that all the way in. That is such a gorgeous, that is like the perfect dark brown. That's one of the prettiest dark browns I have ever seen. You guys, this palette is insanely good. Right now, 2021, I'm putting it as my top palette. And that's insane. It's a $34 palette for 30 pans. That's crazy. All right, so we're just gonna put that one again right here. Just kind of like almost creating like a wing right there, and then bringing it in like an outer V, and then again, just bringing the leftovers into there. And I'm not trying to be completely perfect with it because I'm gonna blend it out with another color. So I just want the pigment in there, and then I'll worry about the blend later. All right, we're gonna go in with this BK Beauty brush. Really liking this brush. And I'm actually gonna take this color right here, like this, like a taupey, a little bit darker than that first one we used. And that one is called Quarry Days. And then I'm just gonna go above that darker brown just to kind of start washing it out and diffusing the edges so there's no demarcation lines. And I'll worry about the blend afterwards. See how pretty that color is and how like blendable these shades are. Seriously, I am blown away by this palette. I'm actually gonna take a little bit more of that first taupe color and again, just blend up. And just see how it just diffused out those edges. This is like the perfect palette in my opinion. I love it. And I've been getting more into like cool tone shadows. I don't know why. I've always been more of a warm shadow person, but I just love these cool tones. And I just feel like on brown eyes, it just looks so good. So good. So now I'm using that brush and that color to really diffuse out that edge. So pretty. See how easy that was? I mean, literally I can clean that up, pop some lashes on, and be done with this look. But we're gonna go a little bit more just because I just wanna have fun with this look, you guys. All right, let's take a clean brush. This Morphe, I think it's the 501 brush, is the highlighter brush, but I always liked, I talked about this 2 years ago, I think on my channel with my mom. Oh, when we did that makeup look. And I love this brush for just, it's clean and it's a brand new one, for just diffusing out the edges and just making everything just softer. Another good trick to do is if you have issues with like like blending and you're like, oh my gosh, I put way too much on, or I got patchy, or there's some, you know, disconnecting spots, what you can do is take your any kind of translucent type powder. This one has a teeny bit of pigment, but you can just take your translucent powder as well. Take that on a clean brush, a big fluffy clean brush. So we're gonna do that just to show you guys. And what, not that I messed up, but I just want to show you how that can really diffuse out your shadows. See how that just literally diffused it all out? I mean, it's the perfect way to really kind of teach yourself how to do shadows, because I know a lot of people are not like crazy comfortable with doing smoky eyeshadow looks. So it's just something to think about. All right, we're gonna go in now with the cut crease. We're just gonna do something kind of fun today. I know it's not easy per se, but this is a good way to do it. So we're gonna take a little bit of the P.LOUISE. I like cut creasing with P.LOUISE. For me, that's the best one to cut crease. I think the NARS one is really good, but it's thin, like the Urban Decay one and the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. They're thinner. This has a little bit more pickup to it. So, or a little more punch to it, almost like MAC Soft Ochre, or their little paint pots, or whatever color you use. And that one, that's the one I use. So we're gonna go in with Morphe M421. I really like this brush for cut creasing. I used it the other day to cut crease and I was like, oh, that's a good one. So make sure you don't have too much on that. See how a little goes a long way with that P.LOUISE. The trick is with cut creasing, and we're not doing like a full-on cut crease, but the trick to cut creasing is to just go slow and then just kind of start dragging it down. Once you got the shaping, the hardest part is finding the shaping. So to make your eyelids look bigger, you're gonna go over your normal crease line. So I have small, like hooded eyes, but I still have some space there. My mom had a ton of space, so I think I got a little bit of that from her. But I still have my dad was Asian, my mother was Hispanic mix, kind of Hispanic Caucasian mix. So she had really big, beautiful eyes and a really big lid space area. A lot more real estate to work with than I do. And whenever you have any mistake, just take like a Q-tip and just kind of go like that. Even though you're gonna go over it with shadow, it just kind of diffuses out that edge a little bit. Now I'm gonna go in with this Worker 3 brush by Sonia G. And I'm just gonna take that and just start smoothing it out. Now I'm gonna go in with a super small brush, and I'm probably gonna use this Wayne Goss 27S. And I'm gonna go in and really darken up that crease line. So I'm gonna take this darker color right here, and I'm just gonna use that one and just kind of start making a nice clean line over that. And if you feel like, oh, that's so stressful, go small like this. Just go in small little motions. And again, you don't have to do this. This is just something I just want to have fun with today. I do my makeup so much better when I just have my mirror in front of me. I always feel like my eyeshadow comes out so good off camera, and I'm like, really, Christy? Can we conquer that on screen? Now let's go in with the metallics. Ooh, I'm so excited. And then we'll deepen up the crease after that. But let's go with this color, Sediment to Be. This one right here. Oh my gosh, you guys. We're gonna use my finger for that color. I know this is not a typical Valentine's Day red and pink look, but I just wanted to do something a little different, a little more subdued, a little more of what my mood is these days. I'm not feeling very pink and red right now. And we're just gonna kind of start creating, following those same guidelines that we did with the cut crease. And see how much that just, it catches the product too, so you don't get a lot of fallout. Although I'm just not experiencing any fallout right now, which I probably shouldn't. I'm like, am I jinxing myself? But the more patting motions you guys do, the less you will experience fallout with any eyeshadow, unless it's just a crazy powdery product. I'm just making sure I really get that lash line too. We're gonna go in with this Sigma E42 brush, and we're gonna go into this darker brown color. And then we're going to just take that onto that. Oh yeah. So the deepening it out will really, you'll see more of a transition between that metallic color. So, oh, that's beautiful. I'm placing most of the pigment right there, and then whatever's left over, I just bring it here. Ooh, this is giving me the feels. I love just sitting in my beauty room and doing this. And like not even filming, but just sitting here and just playing with my shadows. It's so much fun. It's so therapeutic for me. And for me, it's about practicing too. So, because the more you practice and the more you do your shadows, the better you're gonna get. Now, to really like pronunciate that area, I'm gonna go back to that Wayne Goss brush, that really small one that I was using, like that pencil type brush. And I'm gonna go back into that second brown we use, like the medium brown color. I'm gonna go back into that one and just soften that out. We'll use this Scott Barnes number 62 brush, and we're gonna go back into this brown right here because it's really fluffy and soft, almost like the MAC 224. It reminds me a lot of MAC 224. And I'm going super light-handed on that. I just really am trying to just diffuse it out. I don't want to place too much pressure there. I think what it is too, when I'm not filming, I'm going really slow. And I think the slower you go and the more patient you are, the better your eyeshadow is always gonna turn out. I feel like when I'm filming, I'm trying to rush, and just in general in life, because I never get ready on time when I'm going somewhere fancy. Let's be honest, even normally, that I tend to rush and then it never comes out good. But when I'm sitting there playing and just creating, like I did the other day, this eyeshadow look, it's like, it came out perfect. And I'm like, seriously, why doesn't it do this? But it's because I had nowhere to go and I was just playing, and I had all the time in the world to just really concentrate on my eyes. Now I'm gonna go back in to the clean brush, the Morphe 501, and we're gonna take that taupe color actually, and we're just gonna kind of just start diffusing that out, just like we did a second ago. See how that just smooths everything out? Ooh, it's coming along, you guys. All right, now I'm gonna take a lighter color. So I'm gonna go in with this I Dig It. And I dig it because that is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. We're gonna take that right down the center of the eye. Yep, exactly what I wanted to do. Just to kind of almost create like that spotlight effect, but we're gonna blend the edges out in just a second, so don't worry. I went up a little too high there. It's okay, you can always go back and fix it. Oh my gosh, that color is extraordinary. Whew. I tell you guys, this palette is just too good to be true for the price point. Yikes, you just cannot beat it. Just really defining out that area with that lighter color. I like the light one because it just brought in some oomph to my eye. Oomph. So I'm kind of just going over that whole area now. And I'm gonna go back to that smaller Sigma brush. We're gonna take this Jaclyn Hill brush, just like a pointy pencil brush. We're gonna use that color we used in the center of the eye. I Dig It, I think it's called. We're gonna use that as the inner corner. I'm gonna pop that right in there. Ooh, that is pretty. Ooh, that's an inner corner, all right. Let me go in with this guy. So I like to use this like Wayne Goss number 19 brush to really get into that like the brow bone right there, and it gives you a nice soft wash of highlight. Such a good way of doing that. All right, going back in with that BK Beauty brush, and I'm gonna go back into this color right here and just kind of warm it up a little bit. I just want it a little bit warmer. All right, now we're gonna use a little bit of a shadowing. So I'm gonna go in with the black right here onto this Crown flatliner brush. Any flatliner brush will work. And we are gonna just kind of create a bit of a wing right here. Just a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it right there, okay? Just place the black in right there. I'm just gonna take this close to the lash line and a little bit underneath so it gets it prepped for my falsies. And that makes it so that it doesn't have a disconnection when you put false lashes on. I'm going to take a really tight pencil brush. So I'm gonna use this one, this rougher one. And I'm going to mix the black and the brown, okay? I need my handheld mirror for this guy. And we're just gonna take that on the corner and then we're just gonna go and flick it up like that. And it's okay that it got messy because I'm gonna clean that up. And just flick it up and it creates like that wing effect. It's better when you do it with like a pencil liner, but I'm not going that far. But it's better when you do it with like either, yeah, some type of like a gel based or just a really creamy liner. You can really get that liner and flick it up and start that wing. I'm not trying to do a huge wing. I'm not worried about that either. We'll clean that up afterwards. But yeah, so that will kind of create just a subtle wing for me. I don't like the full-on wing, so I just like something very, very, very subtle. But that's just one way to do it. And just kind of go like right here and just create a little bit fatter area right there. Just like that. All right, let's go for the bottom lash line now. I am actually gonna go in, I know this is crazy, but I'm gonna go with like a teal blue because I did this the other day and it looked so cool. And I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna do this before I do the other part of my eyeshadow. Since it's already kind of black right there because we did the, whenever you do like the upper like line, I don't know, that tight line area, it's gonna get on your lower. So that's why I'm just gonna go with it instead of work against it. And I don't know why, but mixing this teal with the colors just came out so pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Urban Decay 24 Hour in, I don't know. I'll put it down there. Instead of doing the brown, I'm gonna go into that pinky color, pinky brown color. And we're just gonna kind of start going near, see, it's gonna really bring out the blue, that kind of maroonish color. I'm actually gonna go over it with the brown, just to deepen it out. This like milk chocolatey brown right there. Love that color, you guys. Now I'm gonna take this darker brown and start smoking out the edges, the outer area, just to kind of match it up with the top area, just right there. And I'm gonna go in with this color. We're just working in reverse order from what we did before. And by doing it this way, you're able to diffuse out the edges. So it's just, to me, easier almost. I tried it out the other day and I was like, oh, I like this method better. All right, I'm gonna clean up this eyeshadow look, pop on my lashes, and then we'll finish up the rest. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so this is how it all came together and I am loving this eyeshadow look. Oh my goodness. So I did pop on the lashes and I did kind of just still kind of play with it and make sure that everything was right because it's much easier for me to see it in my magnifying mirror. But I did want to tell you guys really fast, one little thing that I've been liking to do as I drop everything is I like to go in with like a very small brush. This is a Hakahodo one, but just a very small, like fluffy brush still. And I go into my Charlotte Tilbury medium bronzer and I like to go underneath the eye and it kind of cleans up those edges and kind of ties everything together. So that's something I've been doing lately and I just wanted to share that. Other than that, I just did my lips and I did the new Persona Cosmetics liner in almond, lip liner in almond. I really love their lip liners. They're so good. They remind me a lot of the KKW. Very, very similar in texture and everything else. So I really like that. I also used the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude in Natasha. So very beautiful nude pink color. Oh, I'm obsessed. So that's what that is on my lips. And then I topped it off with my Buxom Princess. You guys, if you watch my channel, you know this is one of my favorites. So wanted to share that, and I think that's it as far as, oh, I did do the She's That Girl by Patrick Ta. You guys know if you watch my channel and you're a regular. I use this quite a bit, especially this color. It's my absolute favorite, and I thought it went really beautiful with this Stone Cone palette. So very excited. All right, let's just finish this up. So I did get a request on how to apply perfume, but we're gonna end it with that. We're gonna do this first. We're gonna attempt, I haven't done a slick back pony in so long, but one of my lovely subscribers did recommend this, and I'm so sorry it took me so long to get to it. They recommended it last year, but you guys, I really am trying to get to everyone's recommendations, and I really love when you guys comment below. So please comment below and let me know what you guys like to see, because that is important to me. It's just that I only film once a week, and I have to, you know, I already kind of have a system going on of what I was already filming, so I'm just trying to add in things here and there. So I thought it'd be a good way to tie it in for Valentine's Day. All right, so 2 items I would use, and I actually used to use this hairdo a lot, or I used to wear this hairdo a lot. Before we jump into the hairdo though, I do want to quickly point out, I use this Kiko Milano highlighter. I don't know if this is still around because it was a holiday collection, Holiday Gems. I got it on Ulta, and it is such a beautiful highlighter, you guys. It is stunning. This is a beautiful highlighter. This is like, seriously, like, you would think I spent way more, and I actually really am a fan of Kiko Milano. I like the contour stick a lot. I don't have a ton of their products, but the ones that I do have, I really, really like. My hair's a disaster right now. All right, so I'm gonna kind of brush it out. I had a little bit of teasing in there. So this is kind of a hairdo I've been wearing. I mean, I really need a color, so I probably shouldn't be wearing my hair like this, but I really wanted to do this tutorial for you guys because, again, I got a request for this. So when I wear a slick back ponytail, I don't have the head shape that it just looks good to just slick it back like that. Like, I need some oomph right here, okay? And I'm short, so that just doesn't look good on me. So yes, you can literally, and I used to wear this, if I do that, I will kind of poof this part up a little bit, and then I'll just show you a couple different ways. So this way you can do it, okay, and you can take this part right here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this where I still fit in the camera. If I'm looking at the monitor, you guys, because I want you to see, but I also need to see myself. So let me actually, yeah, that's not gonna help me. All right, I have to look at the monitor because this mirror, otherwise I'm gonna be turning that way. So this is one way to do it, and you can take any rubber band. I mean, I'm just gonna go with one that slightly matches. We'll go with the pink one. I couldn't find one that really matched. It's somewhere around here. But typically I would take like one that matches my hair color, like a nude color, which I do have, but I can't find them. And then I like to take, this is how I would do it. I mean, my hair doesn't look as good in low ponytails with the length that it's at right now. I mean, it's at an okay length, but that's how I would do it. And I would always go like this. And I liked when my mom always taught me this. She's a cosmetologist, if you're new to my channel, of 50 years. So she was the queen of updos, but she would teach me to do that. And that kind of like makes your pony look a little bit more like, you know, just chic. And then what you can do, so for me, I like a little height. I can't just wear it slick back. It just doesn't look right on me. So what I would do is just do it like that. And it's always good to have like a teasing brush on hand because those really just smooth out the edges. I don't want to spray this because that's not how I'm going to wear it, but you can do it like that. You can also pull down your fringes. I don't really have long enough pieces, but if you have long enough pieces, that works too. And you can just kind of poof that up like that. And you can backcomb it more as well, but that's one way to do it. So you can kind of do it like that. And sometimes I'll just pull that like that. Back in the days, it was kind of cool to wear it really sleek and slick back, but now you kind of want it more messy. You don't really want it too placed. And I think the more you almost don't try, the better it looks. So I don't know, it's cute like that though. I mean, I still wish my hair was longer. When my hair used to be really long, it looked really good in a slick back pony. So that's kind of why I don't really wear it that way anymore. But if I were to wear it this way, this is how I do it. I do it like I normally do it. So to create a good part, typically you just kind of go like brush it. And my mom taught this in the braid video that we did. Let me get this. I don't know if it's gonna go in there, but usually you would just do this, and if it's wet, it's gonna go into the natural part. It's not gonna do it right now because my hair's being temperamental right now, but there's my natural part because it's nice and straight. So it's not even directly in the center, but that's my natural part, and I'm gonna go with it. And it's better to just go with your natural part rather than trying to force it. You'll have a much better time. I usually take it about right here is where I will start the teasing, like that. And typically as I do when I wear it just down like this, I would actually heat this up, okay? And you can watch the hair video I just did. I'll pop it up right there. What I would normally do is put Velcro rollers and keep that at a good, you know, like a good hump while I'm getting ready. But for now, for filming purposes, we're just gonna do it this way. So this is how you tease. You take a little section like that. This is my favorite comb to tease with. I don't tease with, my mom's been using on since I was 2 or whenever I had hair. Like literally this is the only comb her and I used. And it got us through many beauty pageants, many dance competitions, many things that I did on stage my entire life. All right, so I'm gonna do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then I'm just gonna pull it forward like that. I'm gonna take my hairspray, any hairspray. I like Kenra if I do. I don't typically use hairspray these days, but for this look, it kind of needs it. And then I'm gonna do another section, okay? This is a good one too, Susan, if you're watching, because I know you asked me how I get that hump. This is how I do it. And again, I spray. If you spray, it's going to stay. And then again, one more time, spray. I'm gonna do one more hump. Okay, now we look a little crazy, but that's okay. Leave that hump there, don't touch it yet. Then you're gonna take the sides. Never neglect your sides. My mom used to say that. Never neglect your sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not gonna count, but you guys get it. It's 10 times. Okay, I didn't spray those, but that's okay. Typically spray it every single time, but I forgot to do it. It's been a minute. All right, so now I'm just gonna kind of start molding it. Don't go with a brush and take it. I know, I look crazy, but it'll get there. Trust the process, like makeup. I'm just gonna take the back part right now, but I'm not really touching that hump section. I'm just kind of combing down the other section. Now I'm gonna take that pick side, okay? And I'm gonna start pulling that up. My hair just kind of dried really weird. I kind of air dried it a little bit. So it has this weird molding right there. So that's why I have to do this again, because it's not really wanting to cooperate today. You know, it's just one of those days. All right, now I'm gonna take that hair and I'm actually gonna go a little bit lower this time. I'm gonna put this tan one in there just because it does match my hair a little bit better. And I'm just gonna kind of make that nice and tight, just like that. And the same kind of concept where you pull and you pull like that. All right, so we kind of have some structure going on. And yeah, you don't have to do it this poofy, you know, do it to your desire. I like it big and poofy. That's just my preference, but it's not for everybody. I like these sides to kind of poof out a little bit more. It just kind of balances my face out a little bit. It's just the way I like it again. And you can literally just push that down. You don't have to have that. Or you can not do that section at all and just kind of do it this way as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I did this in that video, you can check that out. This is another way to use her brow freeze. And I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and place that on these. I gotta use that mirror right here, and let me tell you how amazing this product works for those hairs. I am like so surprised. And I'm just gonna kind of comb those down like that and then bring them behind my ears. And this mirror doesn't necessarily work for me. I kind of have to use this one, so I hope you guys can still see me. But that's kind of how it looks from the side. And again, you can just mold it to the way you want it. Of course, this would be a lot better if I can actually see in a regular mirror and do it head on, but it's giving you guys kind of the concept of it. You know, you can just let these little areas, see these little fringes, you can just let those kind of hang out too. Again, you don't really want it to be too like set, you know, and I think it looks so much better when you don't do that. When you kind of just let it, even if you brought some of these forward, I think that's cute too. But they did ask for a slick back pony, so if you're doing a slick back pony, obviously you're really gonna make sure all of those hairs, and you can spray them down and make them, you know, stay better that way as well. This is how I would do a slick back pony, okay? Just because that's just for my, everyone has a different shape of head, so it just depends on your face shape, what makes you feel comfortable. This hair is just trying me today. Sometimes you could take that out and then just kind of back comb it and just make sure that you either pin it down if you took it out, because you don't want it to be all crazy when the wind hits you. So you have to be careful with that. But for right now, since we're not going anywhere, we'll just do that. But yeah, I mean, this is a sloppy way of doing it. And you can also just put pens right there if that would make it a lot easier as well, like bobby pins. Just take bobby pins and clip them. So you can kind of clip it down that way as well. And that makes that poof stay up a little bit more if you were to do that. Now I have these little ones with the bling, so I'll just use that. And you could just do it that way and see how that kind of just creates that little hump right there where it will stay. This way, if the wind blows, it's not gonna go everywhere, but yeah, it's keeping that little piece there. And then you can kind of still take out some of those little strands and just make it very messy. You can do it that way, or you can, again, just keep them back like that and have it nice in place. So it's up to you, however you want to do it. Since they really wanted a slick back look, I'm kind of doing it that way. But same thing over here, you know, it just depends on how you want to do it. We'll take the other bobby pin, if I can get you, and we'll just clip that back there. But yeah, see how by pinning it, you can still get that, you can get actually even a better little hump. Now, if my hair was rolled and properly blown out, which it wasn't, then it would come out better, my little hump. I love this Kenra one because it doesn't feel crunchy, your hair, but yet it still holds. And I have been using Kenra since I was an NBA dancer. Being an NBA dancer, NFL cheerleader, we're the queen of big hair, like pageant girls. And I was also a pageant girl, so it definitely. So what I like to do sometimes is just kind of, what I was doing was just kind of teasing that a little bit, and then you can kind of spray that part too and just kind of make it look a little bit more messy. Of course, I don't know how that's looking back there, so we don't even want to go that route, but I would need my mirror to really like focus on that, and I don't want to show you how bad it looks back there. I'm sure it doesn't look amazing. So yeah, I thought this would be a fun look to do for your significant other. Say you want to just get your hair out of the way and you just want to feel like, sometimes I just love my hair off my face so I can just breathe. And I just love the way it looks with makeup. It just makes your makeup look so on point, so sharp. So let's talk about perfumes. Let's get this hairspray out of the way. Perfumes are tricky because there's so many different ways to apply it and so many different perfumes and scents. I mean, it's to each their own with what scent you want to go with, but my favorites have always been, Chanel Chance is the original. Now, I do like the pink one and the green one, but the original is what I've been wearing for over 20 years. I have never derailed from this perfume. And I always get compliments on how I smell. Grant you, I'm a very like OCD person when it comes to smell. Like, I know I don't like fragrance on my face and my makeup, but I definitely like it in my perfumes and my hair products and stuff like that. My lotions and all that stuff. But yeah, Chanel Chance, it just lasts all day. I just love this perfume. I actually tried the Perfume, you know, the more expensive one that's supposed to last longer, and I didn't really care for it. I still want to stick to my OG regular Chanel Chance perfume. It is the best of the best. I do love the Giorgio Armani. This is the pink one. I don't know which one this one's called, but I'll put it down there. This is a good one too. I bought this for my mom, so I haven't been using this because I got her this for Mother's Day a couple years ago, and when she passed away, I just can't let it go. So I haven't been using it, but I really love that smell as well. And I also like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, another one I've been using for over 20 years. I ran out of it, so I will show you guys right there, but that's my other favorite. So those are my three I don't really derail from those three. I just love those. Another one I do really, really, really love is Dolce & Gabbana number 3. I'll show it right there. That's another one. And I ran out of that one too, and I haven't repurchased it, but I don't even know if it's still around. But that was like, I wore that nonstop between, I just switch off every other day when I was working. So when I was working outside, not doing this. So anyway, Chanel Chance, we'll go with this one. So many different ways, like I said. The best way to apply perfume is to really make sure your skin is moisturized. So always, I don't have a lotion around here, but always make sure, I mean, not that it matters because you're not gonna be able to smell me anyway, but if it's moisturizer and almost kind of wet, your perfume's gonna last a lot longer. So just so you know that. These are tips and tricks I've learned along the way. Another thing is, don't spray your wrist. And I do it, I still do it sometimes because I forget, but you're never supposed to do this. So the oils in your skin, like the enzymes and your oils mixed together, actually take away the smell a lot faster. So you definitely don't want to, and I know it's a typical thing to do, is spray and rub. I've done it for years, but I actually learned recently you're not supposed to do that. So don't do that. So if you're going to spray your wrist, they say make sure you have a ton of like lotion that pairs well with your perfume. So either an unscented lotion or a smell that pairs with it or the same exact scent. Okay, so always make sure they either pair or it's the same exact scent. So make sure you moisturize, put your lotion on before it dries down. You'll go in there and you just want, and make sure to spray where your sweater or your shirt or whatever you're wearing doesn't touch it. If you spray under your clothes, forget about it. It's never gonna last. So you'll want to spray there and you'll want to spray there. Now, I know it's tempting. I want to do it too. I want to go like this because that's what we kind of grew up doing, right? I think that's what I grew up doing, but you're not supposed to do that, and it will last a lot longer if you don't do that. Another thing is when you spray your neck, to make sure it's not where your clothes are touching. So I know a lot of us want to go like this because I used to do that, but really you just want it to kind of go on your neck like that and leave it. Again, make sure you have your neck nice, and you should be moisturizing your neck anyway, but make sure that neck is nice. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells, whew, it smells incredible. I'm telling you guys, it's the best perfume smell ever made. This is my signature smell. Everyone knows I wear Chanel Chance, and that is my signature scent. And I don't really like other people around me to wear it because I'm like, that's my scent. Although you have to remember, perfume smells different on everybody's differently, right? Like this is gonna smell different on me than it would on you because our oils are different. So just remember that, but that's all you need. That's all you need to do for your perfume. Don't go spraying you can spray your clothes, that's fine. It does last on your clothes, but don't go spraying inside and putting your clothes on top of the smell. Another good place is to put it on your elbows, they say. So you like your inside elbows, but if you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, it's pointless. So only if you're wearing a tank top or a t-shirt or, you know, any type of short sleeve attire that is your elbows are exposed, but your elbows are also a good place to spray. Again, like the wrist, just keep it on your elbows, keep it on your wrist. So those are my suggestions, my tips and tricks for perfume. If you have any more suggestions, please comment below and leave them in the comment section so other people can see them, so we can all learn from each other. That's what makes this fun, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day with whoever you choose to spend it with. Even if you're by yourself, feel glamorous, feel beautiful, and just treat yourself to something. Always know that you're special no matter who you're with, whether you're alone or you're with somebody or with your girlfriends or your family. Just remember you're special and you're beautiful, and make yourself feel that way. Don't get into this rut that we all are getting into, especially this whole last 2020 where it's so easy to not put makeup on, just do nothing, wear sweats. I mean, grant you, I wear sweats 24/7, but on the top part, I try to like feel a little cute, right? I still try to wear like my little crop sweaters around the house because it makes me like eat better and know that I'm not exercising in the gym like I used to, but I'm still maintaining a healthy weight. I think when we get into wearing like bigger clothes and stuff like that, it's easy to like hide under our clothes, and it's easy to not want to exercise and eat what you want and then let go of yourself. So we don't want to do that because we want to make ourselves feel beautiful from the inside out, and it really does start with, you know, healthy nutrition and all of that. So Yes, we all like to splurge. It's Valentine's Day. I mean, come on, we all want a treat today. But just, you know, try to make yourself feel special and try to make yourself feel beautiful and know that you are beautiful from the inside out. Thanks, you guys, and I love you so much. If you're new, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Join this lovely glam fam. Follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram and on my blog, ChristyAllure.com, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.